Hey y'all, Jen and Adam back from PepperHarrow Farm. We're going to give you an update today on where we are with our rebuilding efforts and what the farm looks like. There have been some exciting developments on the farm and we can't wait to share them all with you today.
Yeah, we got the cottage, so stay tuned. We'll show you that at the end.
The grand finale.
The grand finale. We got a lot more of our greenhouse tables built here on one side, and the other side, we still have a lot more work to do, but we had some volunteers, last week?
Oh boy, who helped us build them? Oh, no, it was a couple weeks ago actually.
Wow, that long ago?
I know. Yeah. We had volunteers out here, ministry, people with the ministry. They helped us. One of them was a master carpenter and helped us build our shelves, and it was wonderful.
And they helped us get our pods emptied and out of here, which is amazing. It's great to get like that stored stuff out of the front lawn, which is nice.
It feels like a little bit less of a destruction zone, like a little less like living in destruction and chaos. So yeah. I'm like, get rid of all of it. I'm ready to have some normalcy. So it's felt really good.
Yep. One of you asked how we actually improved the tables from last time. The last tables we had in the old greenhouse, I did 4x8 tables, and so they were 4 feet deep, and they were a little bit too deep. These are 24 inches, the new ones, which is, I'd rather have more tables in rows, so we'll have more tables actually in the middle here as we get them built. But these are nice because it's just more of a reachable.
And I think the thing for me that was a little bit better, yeah, the reach in, but also the ability to slide trays on and off.
Yes.
They were kind of getting caught before on some of that wire.
Yeah, so the tables I had before were made, the tops were made with hardware cloth, which would just catch the trays, yeah, which was kind of a pain in the behind. But now we actually got these nice little plastic slats called DuraSlat. It's really nice. They're kind of designed for greenhouses, and it was a little bit of an investment, but a really great step up.
And we actually have 2 employees who started this week on Tuesday, Hannah and Austin. They helped us start some seeds. So we got some seeds started yesterday. We're going to be doing more tomorrow because there's like a 90% chance of rain.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an entire day working inside.
Yep, and you can see I have that DuraSlat on the ground because we just didn't finish building tables, but it works.
Yeah, but we definitely need more table space. We know that, but we're just like running on empty.
We'll build as we can do.
One step at a time. But you can see the things that are kind of falling below the line. We just have to move as quickly as possible, and some things are falling below the line. The other thing is, do you want to talk about what happened to the back wall?
Oh, yeah. So you might notice our greenhouse, there's no back wall.
Yeah.
We had more severe storms come through. And there was wind, and it blew the back wall out.
And it actually blew those empty pods to our backyard too.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it.
We won't get into that.
It was bad, and yeah, it was a really, really crazy night actually.
Yeah.
But
anyway, the wall it's still intact. It's kind of laying back there. We just need to put it back, and it really kind of came apart really easy because I didn't attach it as smartly as I could have. So a failure that we learned a valuable lesson.
It sounds like your brother's coming, so we have the other brother to do this kind of work with.
Yeah,
yes.
I have more brothers.
Another brother's
one
coming.
One more anyway. So he's going to come next week or something, and I got some stuff to do with him.
Some building stuff.
Get going.
I bet he's watching this video right now, and he knows.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't cancel his flight.
All right, moving along.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
We got our pods emptied, which was really nice. So we're starting to slowly move into the shop and fill it with stuff again.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We are trying to organize it, but really the big deal was just getting stuff out initially, and then we're going to come back in and organize once we at least have it out. So we're still trying to figure out where things go, where we put buckets, for instance.
Really it's already more organized than our old shop was anyway, so.
Yeah, we'll have to show the vases on the shelves because they look amazing.
Yeah.
Here. But we were waiting on our employees a little bit to kind of figure out what it needs to look like, because it's an efficiency thing. Like what makes sense to have certain things where and what aesthetically looks pleasing when you first walk in, right?
Yep.
So anyway, we're getting there. I donated a bunch of stuff. So are you proud of me?
Oh, yeah.
I donated a bunch of vases, and Adam was everything that I got rid of. He's like, good, good.
Yes, I love getting rid of stuff.
Yes, but I was still getting made fun of because of all my Christmas decorations.
Oh.
I love Christmas. I love to decorate for Christmas.
Just to show y'all how much I want to get rid of stuff, I got my drum set here from when I was a young man in a band. I'm getting rid of it. It's time for me to retire the drum set. I know a lot of people might say I shouldn't, but it's just time to retire it. So I'm actually going to donate this to the local high school for their band.
And if you saw Rosie, this is Rosie, our Siamese. She's part Siamese. She's the last cat that came back after a week of being gone, and we knew she was alive because she's a survivor cat. Yeah. She's like, can barely stand to be held right now. She does not like it. Do you?
She's super pretty and looks like the most inside cat ever, but she cannot stand being inside, and she is pretty much a wild cat, a friendly wild cat.
She's friendly, but
yeah, she's super friendly, but she's the wild one out of all of them.
She's very shy. Somebody said she has a very Siamese kind of personality.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go check out what else we got going on here.
Okay, let's do it. And
maybe, I don't know if our front yard was ever in any of the other videos, but it's got all the pods and the roll-off dumpsters gone. So it's just nice to at least start with a blank slate to work with.
And the stumps, the tree service is going to come grind those down, right?
Yeah, we need to get those ground down, and we need to get some new trees planted. It's time for new trees to get planted.
Ooh, you actually have some surprises here in the veggie garden, right?
We got our veggie garden planted.
Well, you did it.
Well, yeah, some tomatoes and peppers.
Thankful for you.
And over here I have onions and tomatoes, and the little lines of green that you see are lettuce coming up. So we'll have some lovely fresh greens here hopefully pretty soon.
We did a video about the fritillaria that we planted, and this is the fritillaria in bloom. And you can see it coming up and looking absolutely gorgeous. So this will grace Mother's Day bouquet for this weekend.
And an update on our chickens. I got a little chicken yard, temporary chicken yard built to get these little chicks outside. They were getting bored and wanting to be outside, so they're loving being outside. I'm going to build a permanent enclosure that's enclosed on the top to protect them from critters from below, critters from above. So we want to make sure that our chickens are nice and protected. But for now, we got this temporary enclosure for them to just get outside, and we're around here working, so we're able to keep an eye on them to make sure they're safe.
I'm glad you all said that chicken therapy is actually a thing, because Adam and I have been walking out here, and when we get stressed, and we have been just watching them, and boy, just is very therapeutic.
Yeah, we love having them outside now. So now we don't have to go in the chicken house to see them. We can just like peek over and see them like scratching and pecking and doing little baby chicks things. They look a little more adult-like, but they're still doing the little baby chick cheep. Yeah. They're not quite balking yet.
Yeah, they're getting close though. I'm like, oh, they're in their teenage years. Really cute.
Talk about your perennial bed that you've been working on, hon.
Well, it hasn't just been me, but it's been myself and our 2 employees and our volunteer Heather, who came today. Oh boy, and the 3 FFA people who came from the high school to help us. We have moved a lot of my perennials over here from in front of the flower cottage, and we're halfway done. We just have a little bit more to go, and then we'll be planting the lavender in front of the cottage.
Yeah, you guys have made a lot of progress. And we made a lot of progress on our event barn here.
Yeah. Wow, we have blown in insulation up on top.
Yeah, we got the ceiling insulated. Yeah. And I think like we mentioned, we just blasted everything white until we're able to finish inside here.
It's not fully white, like it didn't cover everything, but it's good enough. And that's, again, our motto. It's good enough, just move on. But it feels like so much, I don't know, it just feels cleaner and larger and amazing. I just love having it white.
Yeah. And we have our volunteer of the year, Kai, Kai was the first one out after the tornado.
Yes.
Called me at 6:30 in the morning, ready to come out and help. First one in, last one to leave.
And he's helped us quite a bit, and today he's helping us get the floors and everything cleaned up. We have a book launch party coming up, and he's helping us get everything ready for that.
Love you, Kai, thanks.
We also got a couple new pieces for our farm shop, and the story about it is they gave me away. Like, the receipt went electronically to email, so Adam saw the receipt for the things I purchased. You want to tell him how that went?
No.
I got the 3rd degree when I got home, let's just say that, but you're so sweet.
We do have to invest in this farm.
Later, Adam came to me just a couple of days ago, actually. He was like, you know what? I'm really glad you got those things. That was a good idea.
Y'all know I'm the CF no.
I started cheering and like, oh, what? That was really nice of you to admit that.
So there will be a lot more happening next week in next week's video. So it'll be cool you'll be able to see the new little shop kind of set up more. This actual space will be set up quite a bit more than it is now.
Yeah, we can't wait to show you what the final looks like with the whole display set up. And we saved the best for last, the grand finale. Our little flower cottage, it's back. This is exactly like the one we had previously. It's just a little bit of a different color. This is more white. The other one was more cream colored.
Yeah, it was supposed to be white, but ended up being yellow.
And then you can see I did a floral installation on the front, and I have planted flowers in the little flower boxes. And this is bringing me so much joy right now. It feels like having this here to me feels like our farm is really coming together and getting on track. Mm-hmm. The only thing we're missing now is a spot to distill our lavender, and that's kind of critical to our business. We don't know what we're going to do about that yet, but we know we have to have something to be able to distill our lavender, and that needs to happen in just a couple short months. So we're going to have to figure something out relatively quickly.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Something will come together.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is kind of cheesy, but another thing is we got rid of the cattle waterer that was there. I don't know if anybody has ever seen in the videos between our event barn and the cottage there was always like an old cattle waterer that, yay, we got rid of and put a frost-free hydrant. So I don't know. It's small. But
the little things.
Yeah, it's the little things.
Yep. But yes, we have a little bit more progress to make, but things are getting on track, and we have lots of work to do before the book launch party this weekend.
Yep. Next week, stay tuned. We are going to introduce you to Hannah and Austin, our new amazing, awesome employees who are working with us this year. They're back after a couple years. They were in Oregon, checking that out for a little bit. But they're back. They're back working with us. So we're super excited.
Also next week, I think we even have the siding going up on the barn, right? The board and batting. Do you know?
I'm hoping.
I hope so too. If it goes up, we're definitely going to include that in next week's update to show y'all what it looks like.
Yeah, come on, Cody, where you been?
Our contractor hasn't been here for a while. We're getting scared.
We're not scared.
We're not scared.
Yeah, we're ready to get it done.
I really like to see him show up though, because I know something's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's like exciting.
If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. That helps us out. And subscribe while you're at it. And we'll see you next time.
As always, thanks for joining and happy growing.